From being the laughingstock of European football,
Paris Saint-Germain is potentially football's biggest failure,
to winning the Champions League.
The whole of Paris has dreamed about this, and now that dream becomes a reality.
Walking their way into the Club World Cup final.
They have been ridiculous, and even still, I think they could have won by more.
And being 3-0 up at halftime against Real Madrid.
Real Madrid have absolutely no idea what's hit them here.
All while having one of the youngest squads in Europe, but still looking like seasoned veterans. Just 2 seasons ago, PSG was being held back by their own Galáctico era. Neymar, Messi and Mbappe. A front three that on paper sounds like the best in history. But in reality, they were superstars by name, failures by trophy. As PSG went from a team that reached the UCL final in 2020, to struggling to even make it out of the last 16 in the Champions League. Fans were angry and players were booed. And the whole team lacked the effort, cohesion and overall passion to even play for the badge. And after losing Mbappe to Real Madrid, it looked over for the French Giants.
Listen, do they have enough? They don't have Mbappe anymore. Are they considered an elite team?
As nobody believed in them anymore.
Losing a player like Kylian, losing Kylian is massive. It is really massive.
It looked like they were finished. As the season prior, they refused to extend Messi and sold Neymar, and they brought in Luis Enrique, a manager that had a good resume but looked washed after a failed stint with the Spanish national team. So instead of replacing Mbappe with another Galáctico like Osimhen, Kane or Erling Haaland, Luis Enrique stood firm on not wanting another Galáctico at the club, a decision Enrique was heavily criticized for.
So I need him to leave the club, because for me that's the only way we can start becoming serious again.
As they were only 1 loss away from getting knocked out of the Champions League, and what looked like the end of his tenure at PSG turned into one of the best decisions he ever made, as something just clicked. A moment recognized by all PSG fans as the turnaround of their season, when Bradley Barcola beat Matheus Nunes and pulled back a goal to reignite the 4-2 comeback win against Manchester City. And suddenly, PSG got better. Enrique's system started to finally bed in. Donnarumma went from being an average goalkeeper to being one of the best in the world, and the front three of Kvara, Dembele and Dewey all started to hit their peak form. The midfield three of João Neves, Fabian Ruiz and Vitinha started to become the most balanced midfield in Europe.
This PSG team is special. It's going to take something really, really special to knock this team off their perch.
As the team wasn't being held back by egotistical individuals anymore, it was finally a team that worked hard for each other and defended and pressed as a unit. And as a result of trusting a manager that coached at the highest level, PSG are now on track to win 7 trophies this season and complete one of the most historic seasons ever recorded in football history. All because they let go of attackers that thought they were too good to put in defensive work and instead built a young, exciting team hungry and ready to dominate. And the crazy part is, PSG still haven't hit their prime, as Enrique wants a ball-playing goalkeeper that allows PSG to build up more swiftly. And sadly, Donnarumma doesn't fit that profile. But what's clear is the following: PSG is here to dominate for years to come.